basically two directions we can go from where we are right now. We could either do what we've been doing, which is minimal maintenance. We could renovate this existing structure, or we could go with this addition. Well, in the interest of being thorough and fully informed, I'd like to have kind of a guesstimate on what just bringing this existing building up to what it should be, what that would cost. So we can really compare.
$95 a square foot.
Okay, so that's $95. And how many square feet do we have?
Right up here.
2,600.
You have first floor only at 2,000. So you have to double that first. Yeah, the 2003. Or I'm sorry, 1903 first floor only. You double that. It's half the spacing. That's just the first floor. So it's about a little over 5,200 square feet, something like that.
So it's $500,000.
Yes, something like that. But what does that get you?
Well, that's exactly what I'm bringing that up. But in order to make a decision on which way to go, or what we should do, what action we should take, we should be informed.
Yeah, I understand. That's
very important.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Would that include if you did the renovation of the existing building, would that cost include the elevator that would need to go in to make downstairs accessible?
That's not in the renovation cost. That's in the new construction cost.
Okay.
We are looking even at the concept of the elevator. I had looked at this building over and over again from the book that we did for you there, trying to figure out how to skin the cat a little bit cheaper. You know, we are looking at the idea an elevator costs, $60,000 to put an elevator in. There's also the cost of maintaining it, which libraries are surprised to sometimes see they get a bill. You cannot just not have a service contract with your elevator and suddenly it goes down and you don't have a service contract. So you kind of pay the man for years and he may not come by. It's kind of like your insurance situation. So we were looking at a wheelchair lift as an idea to try to save money. And we're doing that in Defiance, Ohio's they're finding a new building. We're just putting in a chair lift to get up to a little mezzanine. And that's just a wheelchair stuck in there. And that person has to go by themselves. So it's not ideal if you need to be in a wheelchair with your parents or your child or anything like that. The person has to get in there themselves and go down, which might be a little bit scary. But I took that elevator out because we don't want to pay the maintenance on it, if we can save the maintenance. So I want to get to the point now where I'm so trying to cut everything so tight that we don't have any breathing room. So I would like, but the fact that we are not using the library basement for children in that, we felt maybe most of the people will be up here, but if there is a situation, if you want to put a person who's handicapped down into the basement for a program, they can do that. But they would be in a wheelchair, in a room, in a lift by themselves. It's not a frightening, they're glass. We use them a lot. But I looked at every way I can think of to save money. And because I want to do this. I want you guys to do this. You really, really, really need to do this. I am in a lot of cities every night of my life, basically. And this is a free moment. This is a free moment.
I guess a couple of things. One is, I forgot to say this, that if we accept a rural development loan, we have to go by federal regulations. That means your neighbor can't come in here and help us destroy the wall. It has to be union wages. There's a lot of regulations with that. So I just wanted to point that out. And the other thing, I guess I would say is $500,000 that's not restoring. That's not making any more room downstairs.
I'm not getting
It's just basically doing.
It's a good question.
But what it's doing
a great
is
question, but I guess I would want to be clear so that we're comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges. That what you're talking about is just a new roof and some infrastructure things. It's not in any way dealing with.
Well, those are like must-do type items in a sense. There are things we have to do. We have to take care of our foundation issue. We have to take care of our roof.
My concern, and I'm not certain with the ADA access, but say we do a renovation in the existing building, are we going to be told you have to have your downstairs accessible if you are, and I'm not sure that you are, in which case, if we have the existing structure, it would need to be an elevator, wouldn't it? Because that would be public access. And I'm not sure, in my understanding,
There is
Isn't
support, there is a cutoff when you have to bring it up to speed.
Okay.
When you do, just, probably, and that sounds like in that range. I can clarify that with you. If you do have to bring everything up to code, ADA code, if you spend, I would say $500,000, quite a big percentage of this building. It would make